Chapter 27.
And make an altar of hard wood, a square altar, 5 cubits long, 5 cubits wide and 3 cubits high. Put horns at the 4 angles of it, made of the same, plating it all with brass. And make all its vessels, the baskets for taking away the dust of the fire, the spades and basins and meat hooks and fire trays, of brass. And make a network of brass, with 4 brass rings at its 4 angles. And put the network under the shelf round the altar so that the net comes halfway up the altar. And make rods for the altar, of hard wood, plated with brass. And put the rods through the rings at the 2 opposite sides of the altar, for lifting it. The altar is to be hollow, boarded in with wood. Make it from the design which you saw on the mountain. And let there be an open space round the house, with hangings for its south side of the best linen, 100 cubits long. Their 20 pillars and their 20 bases are to be of brass, the hooks of the pillars and their bands are to be of silver. And on the north side in the same way, hangings 100 cubits long, with 20 pillars of brass on bases of brass, their hooks and their bands are to be of silver. And for the open space on the west side, the hangings are to be 50 cubits wide, with 10 pillars and 10 bases, and on the east side the space is to be 50 cubits wide. On the one side of the doorway will be hangings 15 cubits long, with 3 pillars and 3 bases, and on the other side, hangings 15 cubits long, with 3 pillars and 3 bases. And across the doorway, a veil of 20 cubits of the best linen, made of needlework of blue and purple and red, with 4 pillars and 4 bases. All the pillars round the open space are to have silver bands, with hooks of silver and bases of brass. The open space is to be 100 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, with sides 5 cubits high, curtained with the best linen, with bases of brass. All the instruments for the work of the house, and all its nails, and the nails of the open space are to be of brass. Give orders to the children of Israel to give you clear olive oil for the lights, so that a light may be burning there at all times. Let Aaron and his sons put this in order, evening and morning, before the Lord, inside the tent of meeting, outside the veil which is before the ark. This is to be an order forever, from generation to generation, to be kept by the children of Israel.